Hmm. Are you the main character? Stop comparing and clinging on to others. I used to be very needy. I remember back in early school days, I would just cling on to whoever gave me a little bit of attention. And this wasn't in kindergarten, not at all. People clinged on to me there. But as soon as school started, well, then the conditioning started. Somehow I learned that I had to cling on to others. I had to force my way in. I had to please in order to find relationships. The main point was I was never the main character. I guess when I started Taekwondo, my parents put me up on it because I was getting bullied. And that gave me a little bit of confidence, I guess, but not enough, you know. Taekwondo is not really the most physical martial arts. It's mostly about defense, so I felt really bad during that whole period. And the period I'm talking about is like 10 plus years. I was like this, needy. Just like if I got a glimpse of interest from anybody, a glimpse of compliance from anyone, I would just hold that for as long as I could. And it was exhausting. It was so fake. I couldn't be myself because I felt if I act this way, then they'll feel this way, and then I won't have them no more. Oh, this guy reminds me of. Uh, there was a kid in my taekwondo who who resembled Jack from Kicking It. It's the Disney XD show. They looked like similar, and at that time I was watching the show a lot, and he was like my favorite character, so I would just cling on to that kid for the whole class, just like ask him unnecessary questions. Like, I think he like slipped once we were doing one of the drills, and then I asked him like, "Are you okay?" He clearly was okay, he just slipped, but the guy didn't even look at me once. I was like this. He was just like, mm. You become very annoying when you're needy, and I just thought that was natural, like that reaction from people when I was with them. It was just natural. That's just the energy I give. That's just the energy I get back. That's just how it is. I always thought that, but I didn't know it didn't have to be that way. And it doesn't have to be that way for you either. Always comparing myself to others, clinging on to others who I thought was superior, not having any backbone and confidence to say, well, maybe you can be superior too. Maybe you are better in some ways. Maybe you don't need to cling on to others who are cool. You can just be cool and find other people who are cool. I thought those type of thoughts were too out of reach. It was just not meant for me. But it was, and it is for you too. Now, this correlates to the black pill in the sense that you like worship hunter eyes and models and tall dudes. You kind of cling on to that. Like, yeah, he has blue eyes, he has hunter eyes, he has great jawline. Yeah, He's automatically superior now. I gotta be with him. Let me cling on to that guy. Let me act nice with him. But that other guy, that normie, that incel looking dude. Yeah, let's leave him alone. I'm better than him. That's what the black pill advocates for. I didn't realize I was acting the same way before I even knew about the black pill. After I knew about it, well, then it just got worse. Until now, you know. Now it's different. I just put them on a pedestal, these people. Because they either had something I wanted or I just thought they were better than me. For no reason but my own deceitful thoughts and feelings telling me so. And me just blindly following what my heart said. You know you're needy. I knew I was needy too. So what did I have to do? What do you have to do? What do we have to do to not be this anymore? To not be needy? What I realized in the few months that I've been practicing non-neediness is the energy I protrude is very, very rewarding already. And I'm just a rookie at this, at the non-needy training. I've been practicing this for a couple months now. I have to give credit where credit is due. It's from a video I watched made by Hamza again. This guy, I do really advocate for this guy, as you can probably tell. Many of the teachings I'm telling you now is from him. He is the first source that I got this from. Now obviously, as we move forward, I will start telling you things myself that I found or that I found from somebody else. But non-neediness, I started the practice after I watched his video. If you search like Hamza, how to be irresistible, I think the video is called, that's where he talks about non-neediness. But during the training, during these few months where I've been practicing that, I've gotten very noticeable results. Just the mere fact that you don't need somebody to like you, whether that be a girl or a guy, being unapologetic, that really, I just did this so that I could, you know, when I put the music in there, like the Lex Maxi music, the energy I give out of not needing to be liked or appreciated or even respected sometimes by that person, they kind of cling on to you sometimes, depending on how non-needy they are. If they are needy people, obviously they're gonna, you know, they'll automatically respect you. They'll automatically want to know more about you. Because they're like, okay, this guy clearly has something going on for himself. He doesn't need me to even fulfill his day, fulfill his hour. He's clearly, by his energy, he's got other things going on. Now, sometimes I don't even have things going on. Maybe a few times that interaction is the highlight of my day. Or, let's not say that. Let's say the highlight of the morning or the afternoon. My afternoon. But they don't know that. The energy I'm giving out says, this guy knows people. People want to be with this guy. And that's what I want to teach you. I'll do more videos on this, hopefully. But in this first one, I'll just give you the basics. What I've done is just say in my head, he already likes me, or she already likes me. I got so many people that cares for me, that wants to be with me. If this goes well, cool. If this doesn't go well, cool. And that works especially with girls, if you're like cold approaching and stuff, but I don't know much about that, so I won't really tell you a bunch of stuff about it. Well, it's a mindset thing, basically. It's a mindset thing, and You have to start doing things. You have to start enjoying your own company. You can't rely on, you know what, I'll tell you this. Just like 10 seconds ago, I realized that I've been moving my head too much and not my arms enough. Now, I am being vulnerable with you, but another teaching that I will talk about is the importance of body language to get your message out. And what I learned is that if you move your head a lot while you talk and not your hands so much, or just the fact you're moving your head is a little side rant. You don't command respect as much. But if I stand still with my head, maybe slow movements, and maybe expressing with my hands whilst talking, using hand movement, this gives out a lot more respect and dominance. I learned. Maybe that'll help you convert more non-neediness energy when you're out. So maybe it still helps you in this topic. I wrote how to change the belief of needing others and to thrive by yourself. Like I said, you have to find things that are interesting to you. You have to find things to do by yourself. You have to actually be able to smile by yourself. And this I did with, I guess, working out, journaling, reading sometimes, sleeping early, like just doing the good habits, I guess. Other hobbies, like nowadays I play basketball while listening to music. That I do by myself, unless my brother wants to come or unless a friend's with me. Just the fact that you can do that and enjoy yourself by yourself is gonna make your belief of not needing people a lot stronger. I have something I've made up in my head called the king mentality. Original, by the way. And I'll talk more about that in another video, but that has helped tremendously with my non-neediness. I'll tell you a little bit about it though. It's believing you are number one. It's believing you're number one wherever you go. In the gym, I'm the strongest. And they all know it. That's what I say in my head. At the basketball court, they know I'm good. They all know me, they all want to talk to me. The girls, they want to hug me. They want to just smile at me. The guys, they respect me, they want to play basketball with me. That's a little bit about the king mentality. I basically told you the whole spiel, but there's more to it. But I started applying that just a few weeks ago, or like a month ago. But for the last few months, it's just been enjoying things by myself, thriving by myself. But also, I have everyone and everything I need. Which is true, by the way, for everyone. But you just don't believe it. If you're a follower of Christ, you know you have everything you need, logically. And that's something Hamza said in this video. So you just have to put that mentality in your head. You have everyone and everything you need. You can also practice by saying it a lot. I did it at first, my first couple weeks of training with this. But later on, I felt like, I guess the king mentality kind of took over. But it's also just been mostly, this guy already likes me. This girl already likes me. Oh yeah, this guy, we played basketball last week, even though we didn't. Now I try not to do that too much because it's like, I don't want to lie to myself. But when you say this girl likes me, you're not telling the truth or lying because you don't know. You don't know if they like you or not. And most of the time, when you have that energy, the responses are, the probability of a better response is usually higher. So, you pretending that they already know and like you Bi, for example, the king mentality, will convert non-needy energy. You're like, I don't need to put on a show for this person because they know me, I know them, they know I'm cool, they respect me, they like me, they want to be with me. Convert that energy, you'll just be like, I guess, nonchalant, but you don't have to be nonchalant. You can just be yourself. I'm not really nonchalant. Even though most of the time when I meet strangers, I give that energy too. And I don't really want to do that, to be fair. To be honest with you, I don't want to convert that energy because being nonchalant is kind of boring. I'm adventurous, I'm loud, you know, and in the non needy way, of course. Now, something that comes with this is when you do become non needy, or when you start to learn how to be not needy, you can't forget that you still have to care for people. Your parents, for example, your siblings, your close friends, your best friends, your pals, your boys. You can't just be like, yeah, fine, I guess we can go out next week when you haven't seen them for months, you know? Yeah, mom, I guess I'll watch a movie with you. Yeah, dad, I guess I'll play a little football with you. Like, you have to show them that you care for them still. You can give out the non-needy energy while also showing that you care. Like, mom, I would, but I have something to do. How about we do it tomorrow? Not like, no, mom, I got things to do. Sorry. Bye. You gotta still show people that you care for them because, yeah, they'll be like, okay, he's cool. I want to hang around him. He doesn't need me, so that's nice. But I don't feel cared for by this person, so I'll never really be able to further my relationship with this person. So you have to balance being not needy and care for people still. Don't let this training stop you from showing people that you care about them, being vulnerable with people. Now, not everybody, especially not girls. Show the people's closest to people's. Show the people closest to you that you care for them, that you think about them, you know? So they know this guy's solid. He's not needy of me, but he does want me in his life. And so, conclusion, don't be needy. Don't think people are above you. Don't put them on a pedestal because of what the black pill says. Even these people could want you if you just convert that energy. If you think positively, if you think that these people already want you before you even talk to them, that's what you'll give out to others. And they'll be like, okay, this guy, especially if they're good looking, because deceit has hit everyone. So they've probably given this guy a pedestal. They probably put him there, or her. But if you don't do that, they'll look at you differently. They'll be like, okay, this is somebody I can respect. This is somebody that might be next to me on the pedestal, or no matter what you look like, especially if it's a girl. Girls will really look up to you if you don't, you know. It's a little difficult to do that, but you'll learn. I'm learning. I've gotten really good at it. It's crazy how I turned from the most needy guy you could know to solid. King. I've been Adrian. One more time. I've been Adrian. Bye.